Welcome again to the channel. So let's try solving this worker with the highest salary problem. It is a easy category problem and it was asked in Amazon, DoorDash. Uh, okay. So let's look at the tables which we have been given. So worker table and the title tables are there. So let's have a look at the data. So in the worker table, let's see how the data is. Okay. So here we can see that we have the worker ID, first name, last name, salary, joining date, and department. Okay, so like what is the ID of the worker and their name, what are their salary when that particular employee has joined the company, and like when in which department uh, that employee works. Okay, so this is the worker table, and let's have a look at the title table. Okay, so here in title table we have the worker ref ID, worker title, like what is the designation of that particular employee, and affected from, so basically when he has joined the company. So if we see the data, worker ID is the foreign, like worker ID is making foreign key primary key relation between these two table, right? So we can join on this and we can get the title also, right? For each employee, we can get the title from this table after joining this. Okay, so let's now read out the problem statement. So you have been asked to find the job titles of the highest paid employees. Okay, so we need to find the job title, basically this one, for the highest paid employee. So how we can determine the highest paid employee based on salary, right? So basically uh, we need to sort the data, or we can say we have to rank the data based on the salary and select only the highest paid employee, right? Let's read out the second line. Your output should include the highest paid title or multiple titles with the same salary. Okay. So if we have the multiple title with the same salary, we need to print all those records. Okay. So let's start solving this. This is an easy category problem, so this should not take much time. So yeah, as I mentioned, let's join these two tables. So df is equal to worker dot join title. So we want to join on, so we need to write the on clause. We want to join on worker ID. So worker ID is coming from this table is equal to. So let's select the title table, title dot worker ID. And how do we want to join? We want to join inner. So let's print the data now. Df dot show. Okay, now we have for each worker ID, like we have the corresponding worker title. So here we can see that we have the multiple columns like first name, last name, salary, joining date, right? Department. All these columns are not required. Why? Because we just need the highest paid salaried employee title. So let's have a look at the expected output first. So if we see, this is taking time. Okay. So we can see we need only one column with the highest paid title, and we just need the title column. Okay. So let's select only few columns like the worker ID. This will tell like what is the ID of the worker with the highest paid, uh, and the salary column. So we need this for ranking, and the title, right? So let's select only these three. So for selecting the data in pyspark, we use the select type. So let's select, and we are using call to just select the column. So We will be importing this function, okay, call salary worker title, and let's import the call function. So for importing, we need to write from pyspark dot SQL dot window. Sorry, it's not window. So basically, it is present in the functions import. So one more thing. So what we can do, we can like write star. So this will import all the functions which are present in this package, right? But that is not a good practice. We should instead only import the function which we need. Okay, so let's import only call and let's print this. Okay, now we have lesser data, so this will help us solve the problem very easily. Okay, so what should be the next step? Now we have the for each worker ID we have the worker title, right? And salary column is also there for determining like the highest paid salary. So what we can do, we can like have the ranking based on the salary, right? And we want to give the salary to the rank one to the worker who is having the highest salary, right? So we can sort this data like in descending order and give the ranking. So the worker with the rank 1 will be our answer, right? Because that worker will have the highest paid salary. And from there we can select the worker title. So let's do these things. So df equal to df dot with column. Yeah, so for making the column, we use this with column. Okay, and let's keep the name as RNK. And we need to use the dense rank. Rank will also do the job, but for the better understanding, we are using dense rank. Dense rank over. Let's create the window. So we want window dot. So we will be importing this dense rank window function above. Let me write first this one and order by. So we want in to order based on the salary column. So let's select that and we want in the descending order. So let's put that in. Okay. Now it's time to import the functions which we use. So which we use dense rank. So let's import that and then we use DSC function. So let's import that also. Okay. And we use this window also. So let's import that. So from pyspark dot SQL dot window import window. Okay, let's run this. Okay, now we have the ranking. So we can see that assistant manager and manager are having the highest salary. So the rank is 1, and for the other like leads are having the rank 2, 3, and then again this manager is having the rank 4, so on and so forth. Okay. So since we are interested only uh, in the row which are having the rank 1, so let's select that. So df dot filter. So for filtering the data, we will use filter function. And based on the rank. Okay, now we have the data. So if we cross-check with the expected output, we have the required result, but we only need this worker title column, right? So let's select that. So here I will use the chaining. So let's do it here only. So dot select, and we need only the column worker title. And okay, let's print this. Okay, we have the worker title. But if we see the column name, so here we have the best paid title. So let's give the alias to this column. So for aliasing or renaming the column, we use alias. Alias. Let's print this. Okay, now we have the required output, right? Okay, so we cannot submit directly because here for the in this platform we need to convert this data frame to pandas. Okay, so to pandas and let's submit. Okay, so now we have the output. Let's try and submitting this. Okay, this got submitted. Okay, so we have solved successfully this problem. So for the same problem, the SQL and pandas version of the problem is also present on the my YouTube channel. So I will put the link in the description box. From there you can access it. If you like the content, you can like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.